Currently in the National Basketball Association, we have the Phoenix Suns and the Golden State Warriors as your top 2 seeds in the West. This hurts my heart. It makes me feel some type of way. If you watched our NBA preview, you know that I picked my Los Angeles Lakers to come out of the West. I had every right to do so, given the fact that I have 3 first ballot Hall of Fame, 4, maybe 5 first ballot Hall of Famers.
Keep counting.
Now that I'm thinking about it. With Bron, AD, Russ, Melo, and Dwight Howard.
That is 5 first ballots.
I got 5 first ballot Hall of Famers. I got 2 of those first ballot Hall of Famers still in their prime.
Are they all 75 guys?
Dwight
Dwight's
didn't make
not.
it. You remember
Yeah,
Dwight?
Dwight didn't make it. That's right. He was the
Dwight
controversy.
He was 76.
He was 77.
Him and Clay competing.
Yeah,
wasn't in front of
Clay
Clay.
was 77.
Clay was 76.
Well, they actually put in 76 guys. Remember, it was a tie in the voting or something like that. So actually 76 guys got in.
Right.
But them boys ain't nowhere near up there. Okay. They not in that talk right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we almost to Christmas. And them boys ain't in that talk right now. Okay. But I'm not gonna focus on that because that's gonna mess with my mental health. Okay. But the Phoenix Suns, I may owe them an apology.
Monty Williams.
I may owe them an apology.
Y'all should have gave Monty that.
We're gonna give it to him if you may.
Monty Williams should have gotten that job in LA.
Okay. Caesar. Hold on. Caesar. This is what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying May.
Yeah. I see you now. I see you.
Because we know how that regular season is. It's the regular season.
That's right.
Now, they ran off what? 18 straight? 17,
Yeah.
18 straight?
Yeah.
Something like that.
18.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Franchise record.
But we've seen teams turn up in the regular season. We've seen in the past, like for instance, in the East, remember the Atlanta Hawks?
Yeah.
Led by Al Horford.
Yeah.
Was like a 60-game winner. A 60-game winner, the Atlanta Hawks. Led by Al Horford.
Yeah.
We've seen the Utah Jazz turn up in the regular season. Okay. So that's the only thing that still make me kind of like I want to give these boys their apology because I said, if you don't know what I'm apologizing for, America, I said that the Phoenix Suns, even though they made it to the finals last year,
Right.
that if AD was healthy, they would have got put out in the first round by my Los Angeles Lakers. That's what I said. Okay. I felt like they were blessed last year. They faced a hurt AD, then they faced a hurt Kawhi Leonard. They faced with Utah, something like somebody was dinged up in that series. I think Donovan.
They played the Clippers.
That was excuse me. With the Clippers, like I said, they didn't face Kawhi Leonard.
They didn't face Kawhi, right?
Who else they had to run up against?
Did they play against the Denver Nuggets without without Jamal?
My bad. Thank you.
Yeah.
So they faced the Nuggets without Jamal, and I think Michael Porter Jr. ended up hurting his back in that series as well. So it seemed like they were blessed, but 18 straight is 18 straight. Okay, so they hooping.
CP3 Clay.
And the Warriors are doing what I tried to tell them to do last year.
You gonna stay on that one.
Bro, we would have been gone. We would have been already viral by now.
They're different teams, man.
Oh,
it's a different team right now.
You're more with the experience.
It's a couple pieces.
Team different.
It's a couple pieces.
Team different, man.
You got Gary Payton's son hooping.
Yep.
You got the European cat. He over there. You got what? Anderson,
Jordan Poole,
Toscano Anderson,
Poole has been really good.
What is it? Toscano or Puscano? Which one?
Toscano.
My bad, dog.
He is really great.
Otto Porter.
We don't talk about Otto Porter on this show. He took a lot of money from. He took a lot of money from Chicago. Nobody talk about that, man.
Ain't nobody tell you how to do that. But
I told you we ain't talking about it.
These teams are hooping. Okay. So I want to ask my brothers, who they think got the better chance of coming out of that West right now? Is it the Suns? Is it the Warriors? Or are they picking somebody else? T, I'm gonna start with you.
Right now, and it's way too early. I'm gonna stick with the Warriors simply because I'm gonna go with the Warriors if we're gonna go here because they just got Clay and they just got Wiseman coming back. The problem I have is that Chris Paul is a year older, and he's the catalyst. And I kind of wonder about Booker's health, in a sense. I can't go on here and say the Suns and not question Booker's health. I kind of wonder about Booker's health throughout this season. He has a lot of like nagging injuries and stuff that go on. So I'm gonna take the Warriors right now, simply because they know what it takes. I'm a big believer in Monty Williams. I really do think a lot of Monty Williams. I think Monty Williams should be. I'm trying to think of what year that was, but he should have been coach of the year one of them years. But I'm gonna take the Warriors because they just got two marksmen. They've got a great defensive scheme. They defend very well. They've got great defenders. They got really good defenders. Wiggins, Green, Draymond, as my boy Ray would say. Shout out to Draymond. And they know how to get it done. And this year is just so sketchy. Like nobody's talking about Utah. Nobody's talking about the Clippers. Nobody's talking about. I mean, all the teams 5 and below in the West are like a game and a half difference. The Lakers may figure it out. I'll be honest with you. Like the Lakers could figure it out. I don't sit here and go like LeBron can't galvanize because he has done it in the past. I've watched this man do it when they were down 3-1 against the Warriors. He's done it at the biggest stage. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like there's just not a lot of season left and there's not a guy like LeBron James leading a pack of guys. But what I will say is this, is that Steve Kerr has been blessed with luxuries. And those luxuries are showing up for the Warriors right now. And Monty Williams, to me, is the best coach in the Western Conference. He is the best coach in the Western Conference. He has done a lot with what a lot of people would say. I ain't gonna say little, but agent Chris Paul, Devin Booker that hasn't quite reached that plateau of Bean, as some people have said. A lot of people have compared him to Bean. They've said he's the closest thing they've seen to Bean, and I don't agree with that. But he has done a lot with the pieces he has, and he's made these guys look really, really good. And I've always been a fan of Monty Williams because he got a raw deal in New Orleans as Chris Paul's coach. I thought he got a very raw deal. So coming from that Spurs organization, Monty Williams is a great coach. I love to see the Suns do it, but I'm gonna take the Warriors right now because when you got Wardell and Clay, it's kind of tough to deal with.
Caesar, who you got coming out there with right now, dog? Suns, Warriors, or other?
Let me speak to those others real quick. It's a lot of disappointment at the bottom of the West when it's talking about guys that I thought would be contending. The Nuggets, I thought they would take a step forward and be a real contender. I see they are not. The Lakers, I'm not even going to do wells like that because, as you heard him say, you don't want to talk about that. So I, for one, am going to step away from that because I believe he's going to talk about it anyway when his turn comes up. And I'm just going to let him have that. The Mavericks is another team, man, that I really thought would come on. And I know they've had some nagging injuries too. I know Luka's had some nagging injuries here and there. But I really thought that would be a team that would take that next step. So when we're talking about the Suns and the Warriors, I really thought that if we were talking about the Lakers, we'd be talking about the Mavericks too. But none of that's, a reality right now. The reality is this: it's two teams, two elite teams, one or two really good teams. Then like it's just a bottom out. When you talk about those two teams, if the Suns are going to be able to maintain the pace and compete with the Warriors, Chris Paul has got to stay healthy. Book's got to stay healthy, right? You got to have those guys to be able to just go up against the best player in the world, and Steph Curry, because Draymond's the best player in the world. All right, let's understand that right now.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
okay. I know what you thought, America. But somebody set no screens for Steph Curry. All right, let's understand that right now.
All
right. In all seriousness, man. Stephen Curry is playing at another level. And as much as I like to give coaches their props, this is a players' league.
Yep.
And man, I don't care what Steve Kerr draws up. I don't care what Monty Williams draws up. If Steph Curry shows up in the gym and he is on, and Klay Thompson is there in the postseason, and Draymond is there, and Wiggins is there, dude, that's gonna be a hard squad to beat. Not because of what they will do offensively, but because defensively they are figuring out ways. Again, like we accustomed to seeing when they were, that dominant team, of figuring out ways to slow down your best offensive plays and threats. That's why I think today, right now, the Warriors are the favorite to win it, man. And that's coming from a guy who used to look for ways to point out flaws in the Warriors. But it's just tough, man, when guys out there and they make the game look easy. Like everything that they do, if you watch those guys play, it all looks real easy.
Scary.
And it is scary. Like you watch those guys play, and there's not like a lot of play calling going on. It's just flow of the game stuff, man. It's just guys feeding off each other and knowing where the person's going to be. They get so comfortable now. I saw a clip, man, with Wiggins breaking out the Penny Hardaway. You know what I mean? Like these guys are starting to explore. These guys starting to explore their bag in game. Okay, in game. So,
bro, somebody had just said on Twitter, they tweeted the Penny Hardaway joint. It was like, has anybody pulled this off yet? And then days later, that boy go ahead and pull that thing out.
Man, these guys are flowing right now. And it's exciting to see. If you're a basketball fan, it's exciting to see, man, because they make the game look easy. They really do. The Suns do a great job, but the Warriors are making the game look easy right now.
It's scary, bro.
JoJo, let's see if you're gonna be a LeBron James apologist over here and still pick the Los Angeles Lakers somehow.
Well, I guess I go ahead and just say it. The Lakers suck.
Does LeBron suck?
I said the Lakers.
See what's wrong? That's why Laker fans didn't want y'all over there. But go ahead.
But right now, it's out of these two teams. Suns, Warriors, they've split in the regular season so far.
Right.
As T stated, health definitely would be a big thing. Now I know we keep saying, the Warriors are playing this well, and once Klay comes back, but when will Klay be back?
Crim?
Will he be back? Because I'm wondering if there's a delay, right, and he comes back, let's say a little before playoffs, would that mess up the chemistry? Because Poole deserves minutes. Not saying he deserves minutes over Klay, but I'm saying Poole deserves minutes. If his role changes, will he be able to adjust? Will the other guys be able to adjust with their minutes? Now the Suns, they have their team set. Like their team is set.
Right.
So once playoffs come, they should be clicking. So that would be my only thing with the Warriors. I really think it's a toss-up right now. Honestly.
Joe, do you think
it's a toss-up?
Do you think that being that you're saying it's a toss-up, do you think Clay has to come back and be similar to the Clay we remember, or does he just need to come back and be, let's say he comes back and he's a 15-point guy. 15-point guy, and he plays really good defense. Like, that's what he does for his role whenever he comes back.
Oh, no, I think that would fit well. That would fit well. Because my thing, if he comes back and be the Clay that we know,
yeah,
like that means Poole doesn't shoot as much.
that's true.
I mean, these other guys are not getting those shots that they're used to taking right now. Which I'm sure anybody's gonna choose Clay shooting that shot over them. But I'm just saying the chemistry.
No, I get it.
But I really like. I don't know, man. This is a.
That boy T got something on his mind over there.
I'm going Suns. I'm going Suns. I'm
You just saying all that?
I'm a ride with CP3.
He going with his gut.
I'm
He going with him versus Jason.
And here, no. But here's the thing, like as T would say, cap or no cap, right? But the thing is, the Suns were in the NBA championship a year ago.
They were there.
So like they are good enough.
Absolutely.
And now they're right behind that. They're playing this way, so they are for real.
Wells owe him an apology.
And he does. I don't know why he ain't gave it.
Maybe
he know he does. He know he does. But I'm going with the Suns. CP3, floor general, Monty, great coach. Book. I don't know what's going on with him right now. Speaking of health, I hope all guys are healthy. But we got to realize Clay been out for a minute. We don't know as far as fatigue and things like that, how he's going to hold up. Wiseman, I still don't know what. I don't really know because his rookie year, I don't really want to judge him off his rookie year.
No,
but I still don't know who Wiseman is. Is he going to be this dominant force that people was thinking that he would be?
Nah, he playing with Steph Curry, man. He's not going to be a dominant force.
Okay.
He's just icing on the cake.
Judge him.
The answer is the Warriors. It's clearly the Warriors. It's undoubtedly
he just don't want to give that apology is what it is.
No. It's clearly the Warriors. This is why. Look at what you just said. We don't know what Wiseman gonna be. Like Caesar said. He ain't got to be that. He ain't got to be dominant. These boys finna have two guys, two top 3 picks who don't have to be nothing but role players. Andrew Wiggins is a former number 1 pick?
Yeah.
And he can chill on this team and just be a role guy. Because he ain't got whatever that it is in your mind, like that dog that just don't get it. He ain't got that. But he still got that number 1 pick athleticism.
Yes, sir.
He still got that. Again, we ain't seen nobody do the Penny Hardaway since then. But he just did it. He got great defensive ability. He tried to put folks in the rim. He still got that. Wiseman is what pick, T?
Number 1.
No, he wasn't number 1 that year.
Well,
they had a first pick.
One.
They had the first pick that year?
Wiseman went 1 and Ball went 2, right?
No, they ain't had a
Ball wasn't the number 1 guy. Ball was not number 1 pick in that draft.
No, like he went like number 2 or number 3. So I check that out. One of y'all check that out.
No, Anthony Edwards was 1.
That's right.
Ball was 2. Wiseman was 3.
That's right.
Something like that.
It's something.
Wiseman was 2.
He's a top 3 pick that gets to be a role guy.
I forgot.
Number 2 pick in the draft.
I forgot about.
He gets to be a role guy and play along with first ballot Hall of Famer Steph, first ballot Hall of Famer when he come back Clay, first Draymond going first ballot.
Come on now.
I'm sorry, but he's going
now.
He's going first.
Don't do that.
Y'all know he's going. He's got a defense.
He's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
He's got several first team all defenses.
He's the defensive player of the year.
He's gonna go. Y'all know it. Y'all know he's gonna go.
Keep going.
Okay. The better question is, should he? Because he's gonna go.
Yes.
The question would be, should he?
Yes.
Keep going.
No, okay. That's a deeper question for another time.
Keep going.
But he's
The
definitely
answer is
going.
yes.
Look at
You
him.
can-
Look at
you
him.
going.
You can do a deep dive, America.
So look at what we're talking about. They got all these other pieces, and then we ain't even mentioning how GP2 really is hooping.
He's that guy.
That boy hoop. Anderson is hooping. Poole is hooping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It
It got to be
change
them.
when you ain't getting them same amount of minutes now.
Now that right there, we gonna see how much.
That's gonna be on Kerr.
I ain't even gonna say Popovich. I'm gonna say how much Phil Jackson Kerr got in him. Because really, as I said on the previous segment, all Phil did was massage egos. So he gonna have to massage some egos on that. You right about that, Joe. He gonna have to massage. What you thinking over there, T?
I don't think so. If Klay Thompson is smart for this year, you come in off that second unit and you spray away. Your job is to spray away.
Klay Thompson?
Spray away.
You ain't listening to Klay. Klay just said he upset that he wasn't in the top 75.
I don't care what Klay talking about. I don't care what Klay is talking about.
I know Poole hooping now, but we talking about Klay Thompson.
I'm talking about the construct of this team right now, today.
Well, then Steve got to do some massage. It's just like he said. Like you're gonna have to massage some egos.
There's really nothing to massage. There's nothing to massage. I don't take Klay to have.
He gonna have to massage Klay then.
I don't think it's nothing to have an ego. I don't think there's an ego there.
Pause.
This is what I'm saying. Y'all pause it out. Y'all pause it out. This is what I'm saying. With that second unit, Klay Thompson is the most dangerous guy on the floor.
But
I'm speaking on this now. I'm speaking on this about if he's coming back Christmas, going towards playoffs. Like, okay, we know Klay is not truly 100% Klay Thompson.
Why not?
85%.
Why not though?
Because I don't know the injury.
We see KD is KD. I told
KD is also the same man that has like hair problems and beard problems.
What that got to do with the hooping?
Are we really gonna do this?
He's really gonna drop 30.
His whole head is all jacked up. This man don't care about nothing. He different. When you rush it, it hurt.
I told y'all Dominique Wilkins came back from an ACL and was hooping.
When you rush it, it hurt.
Now,
when you rush it,
now Klay would be coming back from first the ACL. And then an Achilles.
Yeah. He got plenty of time to do it.
He come off the bench.
Plenty of time. And he ain't like he athletic. He ain't gonna be putting folks in the rim. No way.
Now I don't agree with the coming out. That man still in practice. That man is wearing a jersey of number 77. He's not coming off the bench.
He's crazy, first of all.
He's not coming off.
Second of all, he come off the bench with GP2 and Juan Toscano. I ain't telling this man to come off the bench.
That's too much.
You saying like when he come back, not at playoffs, he's coming off the bench.
I'm not talking about playoffs. I'm talking about coming back.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, you hot. You hot because your leg is in trouble. That's what he is. You're hot.
This man's stupid wet. If I put this man in here, the opposing team still know that's Klay Thompson. They not finna help off.
Makes life greater for GP2 and Juan Toscano.
That's finna make life greater for one Wardell, Stephen Curry.
Everybody.
And to make it even better for Andrew Wiggins. Think about that.
Steph might average 33 this year or something. 35.
Great.
If you can, like, going forward, I should say.
Great.
I just want to say.
If you can, you can't help off of Klay.
It sounds like the Warriors in trouble already. Got the man coming off the bench.
I'm saying bring him off just because I think you keep the Jordan Poole thing going. In this part of the season, I do not think Klay Thompson is asked to give 35 minutes. 30 to 35 minutes. Klay Thompson, I'm not asking him to do that.
If that's the case, my pick is the Lakers.
Thompson to do that.
My pick is the Lakers and Russ come off the bench.
Let's get to the real. You said we need to get to the as your old head say the nut cutting. Okay, let's get there. Because the question say better chance of coming out the West. So we ain't talking about Christmas when he come back. We ain't talking about the All-Star break. We talking about you doing a prognostication going forward. So you saying playoff time? What we doing with them?
The Warriors.
Playoff time.
Too many shooters, too many defenders. Too many shooters, too many defenders.
But where is Clay?
Is Clay
Clay's
starting?
Clay's gonna start.
He's
gonna start. If that's what you wanted, Clay's gonna start.
There we go. We just.
But I'm saying you're not finna start him Christmas.
Okay,
I'm not starting his ass Christmas.
Okay, cool.
That's
cool,
fine.
cool,
We ain't
cool,
gotta start him Christmas.
Right. You
But he's starting in June or whenever they play the finals.
Okay, fine. Start him in May. Start him in June.
It's gonna be December 26th.
You may not even finish him in June. You might not even finish a game with him in June. You might not.
Stop that now. See, now look, you just being inflammatory now. Stop
it.
This is the same guy who, without him, that legendary 2016 finals.
Yeah.
That would have been the Cavs versus OKC.
That was 6 years ago.
That was game 6 Clay.
That was 6
You
years
not
ago.
finna put
Klay Thompson had 2 serious injuries since then.
You can have Klay Thompson with 2 serious injuries.
Has not Klay Thompson had 2 serious injuries since
and he's still better than Jordan Poole.
Has not Klay Thompson had 2 serious injuries?
Yes, and he's still better.
Do we know what that's gonna look like?
Yes,
we do.
I have a
because
really good idea.
His game ain't like that.
Okay,
I'm just talking about offense. I don't know if he's gonna be a. What was he, a second team all defense guy?
Yeah.
I don't think he made a first team, but I think he was.
You know it to be true. We talking 60 points. What we say, 60 points, 12 dribbles.
Oh, like 7, like a handful of dribbles.
So he doesn't need to be quick off the dribble to be great. He can spot up in the corner with 2 guys that can. He's a catch and shoot guy.
Here's my question to y'all.
He can average 20 points this year. Period.
No, that's not what I'm about to ask. If Wardell gets that next one, because y'all alluded to this, is he greater than Magic?
Let's see. No, you didn't come to work. Don't try to bring your ass
was at work. What you talking about?
You didn't come to work.
I'm asking y'all a question.
You didn't come to work last week.
Can I ask the question?
You see what black folks do in America?
We had a whole segment of America.
We
say the question can't be answered.
We didn't already did that.
So you say the question can't be answered.
We already answered that. We already answered that.
But I'm here now. I'm here now. You see how people act. You see how people act when I do show up. They don't want to answer no more. You know,
look like the sun's coming out the west.
Lakers got it.
But the people that picked the Warriors, they are in disarray right now.
No. He say Lakers got it and then just dipped out. You see that down there? You see what I'm talking about, America? This supposed to be family. Nas told you it ain't your enemies that get you. It's always your own people. Remember that, America. Y'all chime in and tell us who y'all think coming out the West. Suns, Warriors, or other. Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me across all social media platforms. Like the videos and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.